very rare to catch lightning in the bottle twice. You know.
Got 2 words for you. Marvel Rivals. Sony's seeing a little bit of bump in the road right now, but it may or may not right the ship soon. Yeah, they'll be all right. More or less in the summary. You know, my corporate talk, they may be over. They'll be able to turn into Wavy. They'll be all right.
They got Wolverine coming out, and they got Phantom Blade coming out in September. They'll be all right.
They'll be all right. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. Overall, in the conversation, I think closing out the podcast episode is this quote that Wavy and I talked about before the episode. If you're chasing a trend, chances are you are already too late to take advantage of it, especially in the gaming world. Right? Live service wouldn't say it's dying, but it's definitely one of those things that's in the background of gaming now. The top trend that's definitely more or less going out the window right now, extraction shooters. And we've seen that. We had a discussion about that a couple episodes back. Go enjoy it. The conversation about Fortnite and Epic Games. The fall of High Guard, another discussion further back in the episodes. Go ahead and listen to that too.
Very unfortunate about that.
Yeah. So, and then the layoffs that sparked before that. So again, where we are now, and then of course, where we are now, we are not certain where the new games are coming from. I think we're kind of leaning back into like expectations of the solo games. GTA 6 coming out. So again, that's another online hitter. Some solo games kind of coming out over the next period. So what the new hype thing will be, not sure. Not to highlight them in this way, but gacha games are seeing to come up.
Gacha gameplays are, I don't know, man. They
free model, and then shout out to plug. I didn't get paid, I promise, but I love the game in general. Warframe.
Shout out to Warframe, man. I'll say this many times before, but they've been going strong for 14 years, my G. That's crazy, man. Shout out to that community over there.
Rebecca, if you ever want to come on the podcast and just talk about that, hit us up, please.
Hey, man, come on the podcast, yo. We would love to chat with you. I know Frosty would definitely love to chat with you, but I definitely want to see what y'all been doing over there that kept it for 13 years going strong. Like, that's impressive to me.
That would be the main conversation, and I'm sure that would be that would be a long, not discussion or long answer. I can't answer for her. I can't answer for the DE team, but you know, it's definitely one part of it was community and communication with the community, being able to lean into the community the way they have and prosper. So they're doing it right over there. They're doing something right. But in leaning into games, trying to be the next thing, like, you know, the other people, and I always talked about this before, people tried to be the next Destiny 2 until Destiny 2 flopped, and nobody's trying to be the new Destiny 2 anymore.
Exactly.
So
same with and I hate saying it, but look at Concord. Like, but Desert already said, shout out Desert, he did say that it was a good game, but the way that y'all was pricing at $40, it didn't make any sense. And I think other people have said that it was actually a good game. Some people said it was bad, but I don't know if they played it or not. But I think with that game, I think they started development in that game. I think it had to be 2016, if I'm not mistaken. And that would make a lot of sense, because what game was hot around then? Overwatch. Yeah. It would be a hero shooter. Oh, again, chasing a trend. And it's done. It got finished in like what, 2020. It came out 2024. So that's 8 years after that trend is already, like, it wasn't done. But Overwatch 2 came out, like, people were kind of off it. It had a dedicated fan base, but that's about it. So when you're chasing that trend, like, they're already late to it. They should have been working on that before, or like to speed up the development or something like that. Because I'm actually gonna look it up just to make sure, because I don't want to be wrong on it. But I'm pretty sure Concord, like, it started in 2016. It started in 2016, 2018.
Okay.
So yeah, they chased the trend. It took a little long. People were kind of off that, and it didn't work out for them. They actually end up losing, like, I think it said about what, $400 million. So that's an example right there of chasing the trend, but then also like being late to it because you're chasing it already. Nah, you got to innovate right there. Like, oh, if you see something playing, if you see something going popping off, like, oh, salute to them. We gonna work on our own thing now. Especially if you're PlayStation, because PlayStation, you're already in that bag of like great IPs, great single player games, great stories and stuff. Stay in that lane. You don't gotta go nowhere else. You don't have to. I mean, that. But then at the same time, there are games that have chased the trend successfully, but it worked. They got that lightning in the bottle. Like Apex Legends I think was a good example of that. Like,
and
because the battle royale scene started heating up in like 2018, 2017. I guess you could say with player unknown battlegrounds, and then Fortnite battle royale came out after the Fortnite game already came out. They made a battle royale mode that popped off. It's still popping up, but it's kind of dying down, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then Apex came out the next year. I don't know what EA was on. That like I don't know if there was speedy development or they just saw PUBG in 2017. Like, we gotta make that. And I don't know if they were like speedy development or whatever, because I mean it was basically Titanfall 2 like modded and stuff, so they probably didn't do that much. But they were able to put that out in 2019 when the trend was like here, and that popped up. I think they're still doing stuff now. I think they're having another season coming out right now. I think on Tuesday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So it's very rare that it will happen. You can chase a trend and pop off, but it's like I said, it's very rare to catch lightning in the bottle twice.
Got 2 words for you. Marvel Rivals.
Whew. That's a good one, because that is also a hero shooter, but that also has a Marvel name on it too.
Don't care. It falls in the category of
You're right.
Not don't care. Let me not say don't care, but point is, like you said, it helped that, and it was fun because the other side of the conversation is, and there was no shade, I liked the game, Marvel's Avengers by Square. Just develop. Who was the developer?
I think
it was like
Montreal?
Yeah.
No. Was it?
Let me not get the name wrong, y'all. The video game. Here we go. Crystal Dynamics is the developer.
Oh, Dynamics, my bad.
Eidos Montreal, Axis Software,
okay, yeah.
and Crystal Northwest.
Mm-hmm.
And then the publisher, Crystal Dynamics, Square Enix. Right. So that game
was a publisher on that?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So that did okay. And of course, the conversation about they developed it for PS4, and then we played it on PS5. You're like, dang, you should have just leaned into the 5, because the 5 version was amazing. The 4 was a glitchy mess. Not to the degree that it was playable, but for people that are very picky about how they play their games. But that chased the trend, kind of like same thing with it chased the Destiny trend, because with that you had armor, you had common, rare, exotic, or whatever. I feel like it's in the same category. If you start getting to the colors of grinding the missions out for color armors and mods for things, you're going into the looter shooter. You're going to the looter shooter genre.
Yep.
Didn't do well. They shut it down. They shut down support for it. You can still go play the game if you want, but
there's just no online support for it anymore.
Right. No updates or nothing. It is what it is. So versus Marvel Rivals, that not only sparked Overwatch 2 to become Overwatch. I don't think it was probably several factors to this, but Overwatch 2 becoming Overwatch. Right, Overwatch 2 becoming Overwatch again. Mm-hmm. Right? Now people are just mad, which the whole conversation about why I said Destiny 1 versus Destiny 2, when you had to delete all your stuff and you couldn't access Destiny 1 stuff, the gear that you earned with Destiny 2. Again, people are probably mad for the skins that they bought in Overwatch 1. Then you had to get Overwatch 2, and now that's Overwatch, so now double down the fact that your Overwatch game you poured money into no longer exists.
Exactly.
Right? But Marvel Rivals, like you said, it took advantage of the name, The game is fun, and they are pouring into all of the aspects that people love. The skins, the battle passes, the engagement. Now, mind you, it's very sweaty, very toxic environment. We're talking Call of Duty levels of toxic. That's beside the point. People are playing the game. Now, I think the all-time player count right now might be at a low point, which is they introduced new characters. Like when Deadpool came up, people were back onto it heavy, but now I think people are used to it. I think that might also be, it's at a high point for the genre right now, right? So let's just even looking at Steam charts, current record for that, 76.15%. 84,000 players are playing the game right now.
Still a lot.
84,000. 24-hour peak, 107,000. All-time peak, 644,000.
Yeah. Like you said, like you take advantage of that IP name. You can see that it's third person, so you can actually see your skins and everything. And like they I don't know if NetEase, they probably didn't. I highly doubt that they saw what Overwatch 2 was doing and how the community didn't like where it was going and said, let's interrupt and put this right here now. Now all the stuff you didn't have in Overwatch 2 and Overwatch, now you got in Rivals. So that, I guess that could be a chasing a trend example right there.